Hi everybody, it's Erin. Today I am going to be setting up my reading journal for June. I know I'm a little bit behind because it is, June 6th today, but better late than never. So things have just been a little crazy. But anyway, if you want to see what I read last month and what I am doing for my spread this month, stay tuned. Okay, so I have gone ahead and kind of pre-marked what I need to fill in here. So I'm just going to grab some brush pens. June is kind of summery, so I think we'll grab maybe a yellow and maybe a blue for like the water. Pool colors and stuff, and I read 5 books in May, and they were all female authors, so I'm just going to color that in for those here, and I'll give you the lowdown on what I read as I get to it. But for now, definitely reading more female than male authors this year. Not that there's any particular reason for it. It's just how it's played out so far. It'll be interesting to see how that may or may not balance. 3 of the books I read this month, or in May, were fiction. One of them was nonfiction, and one of them was a young adult book. So there's that. This is also unusual that the majority of the books I've read so far are adult fiction, because usually it would be, in past years, it'd be more young adult than anything. And then I did 2 of them were physical books, and 2 of them were audiobooks, and the other one was, okay, I gotta mark that, because I probably finished it at the last minute, so I gotta look and see which goes with. Audio, physical, audio, physical. So 3 of them are audiobooks. Excuse me. Okay, so some of them were on this page that get to be colored in. Some of them were on this page and just got checked off. But I gotta find them now. I read It's Not Supposed to Be This Way, which had kind of a grayish color. So I'll find my gray marker and I'll color that in, pencil, and I'll color that in. And then I read I find it To Kill a Mockingbird, and that one had a black cover, so I will put the black for that one. And believe it or not, this was my first time reading To Kill a Mockingbird. I loved it, and I don't know why I waited so long to read it. But I did. And the others, I think, were all on the other page. So that's all I have to color in there. So we'll skip to May, and you remember I had my tulip. So I read The Curious Charms of Arthur Pepper, which was a story about an older gentleman whose wife had died, and he discovers this charm bracelet in her closet, and he goes on this quest to find out the story about the different charms, and he learns more about his wife's history before they met, and also ends up strengthening relationships with his children and learning more about himself in the process. And it was very heartwarming and poignant and funny and sweet, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So I would highly recommend that one. I also listened to Poisoned by Jennifer Donnelly, which was a new twist on the story of Snow White. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, it also had a lot of really thought-provoking stuff. She's actually one of my favorite young adult authors, and this book did not disappoint. So I'm glad. So yeah, so I also recommend that one a lot. I read It's Not Supposed to Be This Way by Lisa TerKeurst, and that one had some good stuff. I don't know that I'd say it's the best book I ever read, but I did enjoy it. To Kill a Mockingbird, yeah, a classic. I had never read it before, and I don't know why I had waited so long, because I think I have a new favorite classic. I mean, it's definitely up there. I loved it. And then I Thought You Said This Would Work was another kind of fun story about two friends who who had, or two women who had been really close in college, and something happened over time, and their relationship got strained, but they were still connected through one of their best friends who each one of them were still very close with, and they get sent on this road trip across the country to rescue the other friend's dog, and because she was sick, and all this stuff happens, and they meet this other really quirky character named Summer, and she tags along on the road trip, and all of this crazy stuff happens, and yeah, it was kind of one of those laugh out loud, but also just kind of tug at your heartstrings books. And my good friend Nikki recommended it to me, and she actually also recommended Curious Gems of Arthur Pepper. Both of them wonderful books. Definitely recommend them. And now we are going to put together my spread for June. I've already kind of sketched out a little bit where I want what to go, and I think we're going to do this teal color, this kind of sea green jelly roll for the lettering. So I'm test out your markers before you start coloring with them, because that was way darker than I thought it would be, and then I had to fix it. So it looks a little funny, but oh well. Anyway, I just kind of decided to go back old school and do a stack of books this month, because why not? And I did actually finish a couple books already, so I will fill those in for you here. So the first one I finished was the book Crucial Conversations, one that I had been working on for a while, but I finally finished, and that's one I was reading for work. Very good. I recommend it to anybody who wants to get better at communication. I don't remember the author's name offhand though, so I'm not going to write that on there. And then now I got to remember what the other one I finished this month was, because I thought you said this would work, but I had written that on May, so I've got to go back and remember what I read. I thought I had read that one this month, but now I'm getting mixed up, and I don't think it was one that was maybe on list here, so I'll have to go back and look at my pile again. But that doesn't bode well if I don't remember what I read. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. So I guess I'm not going to fill these. That's my reading spread for June. I hope you got maybe some good book recommendations. If you have any others that I should add to my list, please let me know. And otherwise, thanks for joining me. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, keep being awesome. Thanks. Bye.